When 99 started, I was making minimum wage, teaching second graders how to spell and how to play games. Still dating Nikki, almost got engaged, but then she started lying about where she been them past few days. My life fell apart within the span of a week. She got suicidal and my willpower was weak. Quick to forget, man, how stupid was that? Aimed attention to her and just abandoned my raps. A bedridden girlfriend, manic depressive, wanted to leave, but those eyes held me captive. Waited on her hand and foot just like a captain. There's so much work, I was terminated. No job in a girl who's been playing me. It's all your fault, is all she could say to me. Eventually said fuck it, stuck her then broke out. Hit her late for a weekend and let her move out. Return without a care is as simple as pie. Wasted 2 years on what turned out to be a lie. But all this madness made me be a man. Fend for myself, ditch the crutch and learn to stand. 365 days, bunched up in 12 months, will have their way. Most survive, but some do perish for real. But the clock keeps turning like a Ferris wheel. 365 days, bunched up in 12 months, will have their way. Most survive, but some do perish for real. But the clock keeps turning like a Ferris wheel. Everything came together around the first week of April. Moved out of Cali, settled into the Southwest. Loved every minute, even if I did sleep on the floor. Became inspired again, started rapping again. Befriended a pen, and went from there. Wrote the most beautiful pictures I heard in years. See, just like Phoenix, I was reborn. Emerged from the fire, reshaped, reformed. Soon thereafter, I made my way back north. Working on raps while A composed the score. And to think, earlier this year I lost my niche, but a few months later I was right back in the mix. Coasted through the summer, things were getting better. Just like a puzzle, all the pieces came together. Knock on wood, I think I'm on the come up. 3/4 through the year and shit's finally starting to take shape. 365 days, bunched up in 12 months, will have their way. Most survive, but some do perish for real. But the clock keeps turning like a Ferris wheel. 365 days, bunched up in 12 months, will have their way. Most survive, but some do perish for real. But the clock keeps turning like a Ferris wheel. September came along and everything was cemented. Another week in LA and this time I benefited. Rekindled my romance with the Southland. Accepted an offer I just couldn't decline. So far so good as we approach the millennia. Rolling with a pack who's comfortable with my ideas. Folks like Ant, beat makers in their heyday. And MCs like Subby who go out of their way. Young radio making me feel at home. A night bar hopping on a sunset stroll. Premonition, a drinker like me can't forget Meg Abusive, a true DOG. That's what I call family. Although we ain't the closest, we work well together and we're more than associates. Like anyone, we've had hardships, obstacles to overcome as well as ego trips. I know we ain't perfect, but that's when to grow on. Acknowledging our flaws is what makes us so strong. In retrospect, what started out to be disastrous turned out to be prosperous. 365 days, bunched up in 12 months, will have their way. Most survive, but some do perish for real. But the clock keeps turning like a Ferris wheel. 365 days, bunched up in 12 months, will have their way. Most survive, but some do perish for real. But the clock keeps turning like a Ferris wheel.